Sometimes 4 school children being ferried on one bodaboda is a common sight on many roads across the country. While the use of public transport to ferry school children is not new, education stakeholders feel the trend is becoming more dangerous by the day, especially in the view of the current COVID-19 situation. Our reporter in the Western region, Wycliffe Oketch, highlights this scenario as witnessed in the lakeside town of Kisumu.
It is around 4 p.m. Motorcycles, commonly known as bodabodas, parked outside the gates of schools around Kisumu town, ready to ferry learners back to their homes. Soon, the riders and passengers are off to their destination. The same overloading is witnessed in tuk-tuks and public service vehicles with no regard to the COVID-19 situation in the country. The danger posed by use of bodabodas is not lost on parents like Chris Ojuang.
Huyu kijana wangu ninaona mwenyewe nimkujie kwa sababu sio ni riski patia mtu wa motorbike. Kwa sababu yule mtu anafanya biashara. Sasa zingine anataka kwenda kuchukua mtu mahali pengine. Hata mngoje huyo mtoto. Na mimi mwenyewe kama mzazi nitamngoja mtoto wangu nimchukue nimpeleke kwa nyumba.
Unaweza pata pikipiki moja imebeba watoto kama 4 ama 3, na si jambo zuri sana. Kwa manake unaweza pata hata mtoto mwingine anacheza, yule ambaye ameketi nyuma anacheza, anaangalia wale ambao wamebaki nyuma, na yule mtu wa pikipiki maybe hajui. Kwa hivyo inaweza leta accident.
On the side of security and even accidents, one motorcycle carrying almost 4 children. Now it means that if they get an accident, automatically we will lose quite a number of children.
But what does the ideal situation look like?
Now, with the urbanization taking over, it becomes so risky for children to walk up and down. And we have children, predators, we have all the risks, so we try to minimize by trying to organize structured transport for parents so that they are dropped safely in their homes.
Charles Ochome, the National Secretary, Kenya Private Schools Association and proprietor Golden Elites Schools, feels private institutions have better transport arrangements compared to their public counterparts.
The Kenya private schools have done very well. We have very clean buses, save for a few. You might never find it 100%, but I can talk of around 90% of our buses are very clean and very roadworthy buses. So I would recommend that it becomes a priority for parents to use school buses to avoid unnecessary accidents, to avoid those who harm their children on the ways as they are driven.
So how do parents find a middle ground in the search for a safe option for their children?
If a parent cannot afford transport because the school is far, I would recommend the parent takes the child to the nearest school where she can walk to school, drop the child for the safety of the child and to avoid unnecessary torture to the child.
So if they decide they want to use motorcycle, then let them pick on somebody that is willing also to take care of his child. If it is tuk-tuk, let them also see how many children can be carried in this tuk-tuk so that he is sure that his child is safe.
We would like to appeal to also the transport sector within Kisumu city, which is very important in the movement of our learners, to also make relevant arrangements so that they do not find themselves on the wrong side of the law by overloading learners in whatever type of transport they are using.
As we toil out there to ensure that our children stay in class by providing their educational needs such as school fees and other dues, it is important to realize that their safety and security on the road as they go to school in the morning and come back in the evening is equally important. And this is a combined responsibility of the parents, matatu and bodaboda operators. My name is Wycliffe Oketch and this is KBC.